You only need one rental property to change your life. My first rental changed mine, and it did more for my financial future than my studies to be a pilot. Today, I'm gonna share with you how much my first rental made me in 4 years' time so that you can see what's possible, and I'll let you decide if you think the investment was worth it. It's hard for us humans to believe that small things can make a difference because they're so small, we see them as insignificant, but actually the small things are what makes the big difference if you keep up with the consistent actions. So what I'm talking about specifically is that one rental property, one decision, one investment, whatever it is, if it's a good one, that one thing can make a big difference, so much that it can change your life even though you may think it can't. That's what happened to me on my first rental property, and it is possible for you as well. Do not listen to these people that say you need 100 rental properties, you need big commercial properties to be free and to reach your goals and to be happy and successful. It is all a personal journey, and it starts with small things that accumulate over time. And you only need, truly, one good rental property to start your journey. So I'm gonna share with you how my first rental property evolved over a 4-year time period, how much it's made me in cash flow and equity buildup, and how that has been better for me financially than anything else. And you could stop at that one property and that would be enough. But if you decide to continue, that's okay too. All right, so let's go through the numbers together over a 4-year period of time. I purchased this property for $250,000 and it was valued at $290,000 at the time. So I stepped into $40,000 of equity at the closing table. I put 3% down, which was $7,500. My closing costs were about $8,800, and then I had to rehab some things in the house, windows, update the bathroom, electrical. That's about another $30,000. So the grand total for investment was $46,300. Now, let's see how the cash flow evolved over a 4-year period of time, as well as the equity. Let's start with the cash flow. Year 1, we made $4,451. Remember, cash flow is all the income the property brings in minus all its expenses. Year 2, positive $12,017. Year 3, $7,766. We had a dip in cash flow for maintenance issues. And then year 4, $16,823. So a total cash flow over a 4-year period was $41,057. Now that's one aspect of income from real estate. The other part of that is equity. So let's look at that now. Equity comparison from year 1 to year 4, there's a huge jump. We started with $40,000 of equity, and after year 4, we have $216,000. Now, how did that happen? Remember, equity is what you own in the property, what the value of the asset is, minus all your liabilities or your debts. So remember, when I bought the property, I bought it at $250,000, it was worth $290,000. That's where you get the $40,000. Today, after the year 4 period, it is worth $440,000. That's the value minus what is owed, or the remaining balance on the mortgage, which is $224,000, and that's where you get that equity position there. And this is only in 4 years' time. So let's add up all the equity built up and the cash flow together now. When adding the total cash flow and the total equity increase, we actually made $257,147 of wealth in 4 years' time, more than $250,000 on only one rental property. Now keep in mind, in order to make that income and build that wealth, I had to invest $46,000 of my personal cash to buy the property and renovate it. And at that time, that was everything that I had. I drained my savings down to basically $1,000 or less. So I put it all out there, but in 4 years' time, I made more than $250,000 in wealth, which is more than a 5x return on investment. If you take the $257,000 and average it over a 4-year period of time, every year that would be $64,000 of income or wealth built. That is more than the salary I was making at my first pilot job after graduating college. And that is the power of what one rental property or one good investment can do for you. I share these numbers with you so that you can see that these small investments are not really small. One rental property can change your life. It can make a difference. I don't want you to underestimate the power of one deal. And you should get started if you were thinking about doing it. Don't hesitate, because this one deal that you do can very well change your life in just a few years' time. Thanks for watching today's video. Please subscribe to the channel. Share this video with friends and family that you think could get something from it. My goal with the channel is to inspire, to help, to educate, and I want to give as much as I know and as much as I can. So guys, I appreciate everything. Thank you. Have a great day. Remember, keep going, keep learning, and keep grinding.